welcome back to Chopping Down Trees Simulator. This is Nemesis 2 with random restrictions. Part 6. Will we into Part 7? Who knows? Probably. But I'll try and get things finished off. We don't have too much left to go. We have 3 areas, and I do not know what really to expect out of any of them. 28 deaths. I'm just farming up some torches at the moment. So that is the one thing that we're short of. 3 to go. We also need 7 more emeralds from over there. Last time we did no breaky spawners, we finished off that area. And then we did, what did we do? Was it the chest plate? I think it was the chest plate. Yes, it was the chest plate. I'm fairly certain. And that went alright. The second half of Brown was much easier than the first half. At least it seemed like it to me. And now we're stuck here with the cursed food, which I've already burnt through now 3 apples already. Doing pretty much nothing. Let's just leave that to cook. We've got enough torches, we can get on with things. Now, this isn't going to last us too much longer. I just have far too many axes. I don't need all of these. I certainly don't need this. We're going in, yes, this direction. Green, Shadow Lake. Things keep running out of this corridor towards me. Like in the screenshot, and at the end of last time, after I'd stopped streaming, a random zombie came out of nowhere and started attacking me. Oh good, and there's Vindicators as well. Seem to only have wooden axes though. That's not too terrible. And we have the knockback axe. Okay, there is water, as I expected. There are wooden things floating on top of the water, as I expected. There are enemies that drop coal. That's pretty useful. Bunch of the new lanterns. They're not that new. They just feel like it to me still. 1.15 has actually been a thing for a while now. We have got our brand new shield. Our last one broke in the previous area, so another full shield durability. There is 6 more shards left now. Don't know how many there are in this area. Probably 3 again. Hello. Okay, yeah. As expected, on hard, they do quite a bit of damage. Best block of 116. Oh boy. I actually quite like how the Soulfire lantern looks. The blue flame is pretty nice. And I guess just fire on soul sand is blue flame as well now. I don't know, fire colour that isn't red appeals to me. I like that, and I also like the quartz bricks, and the smooth quartz too, actually. I don't know, quartz textures have always appealed to me. I like the white, clinical look of the block. Smite one, unbreaking one. That's not bad. Chain's still a little bit of a weird one to me. Because it's odd how it doesn't connect to adjacent horizontal blocks. And though I understand now a bit better why it doesn't, hanging things from ceilings. I kind of wish it acted like the redstone dust now does, where you have the option to connect it as an X or as a dot. Make chain link fences and such. I think that would be cool. But yes, chain is good also. Okay, yeah, I don't think the cursed food should be too much of a problem. It's just more annoying than anything, having to eat more often. But should not be problematic. That's a lot of charged creepers. I don't think I've used the crying obsidian at all. Kind of forgot it was even a thing. The only real interaction I've had with the new blocks has been using them to build the monument for the minimalist, like. And there I basically just used a whole bunch of quartz blocks and a few of the lodestones. And lanterns on chains. That should work in my favour. Yep, there we go. The Vindicator will fight the Skelly. The Skelly actually won. I'm surprised by that. I expected the Vindicator to win. What do we got over here? We're getting diamonds and loot chests now. That's pretty good. Can make diamond armor. Not that we don't have it already. Slice them. Okay. A lot of this area is water, which mobs can't spawn on, so we appear to be getting all of the natural spawns. And they were clearly drowned in the water. I hear them. Okay. None of these can really do too much, though, even on hard. They are having trouble breaking through the diamond armor. There's a creeper up there. Hello. There are a few of them, though. Okay, let's swap these around a little bit, because that is very close to breaking. Let's get some light down in here. Around the back. At the top, maybe. Have to run all the way away before we start eating the food. Okay. Torch. 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 Oh, it's a lot of mobs back there. I see charged creepers too. Hello. You are very quick. And you have no weapon. I'll probably just go with hanger something. Hanger random number. What have we got in here? More consumables and a diamond. I'm not sure that we need the wheat at this point. Well, definitely not right now, but don't think we need it at all. Hello. Okay, not getting in from that direction. Can't quite get over the fence properly. No huge deal. It's a regular spider. I expect that skelly to burn. Prot 1. Prot 1. I'm breaking 1. Prefer the regen, I think. This is pretty good, but I prefer the regen. Especially with my current food situation. Can I hit you? Well, not if you strafe out the way, I can't. Okay, that works. I think the skeleton fell in the water. Off with you. So far, this is easy in the last area, I think. I know we don't have the chest plate anymore, but even considering that, I think this is an easier area. Doesn't have those axe skeletons running around all over the place. Where did you come from with that sword? How's it hanger? How's it hangering? Well, I had some weird difficulty making a custom sword. It's one of them swords that has custom attack speed and damage values on it. So I had to give it a bunch of lore text to replicate the attributes, and for some reason it just did not wish to work. And I spent about a quarter of an hour fiddling with it, trying to figure out why it wasn't working, and then just resorted to making it again from scratch, and then it worked. So I'm really not at all sure what the problem was, but it's sorted now. Power 3, that's pretty good for a random drop. Maybe it really was just the cursed chest plate that made things so awful in the previous area. It's entirely possible. Let's get an axe back on the bar. I don't think we need the water bucket here. And I do need to chop through some of these fences. Hanger games. Hey, spider. Bye, spider. Climb thing. Place torch. Fire prop 1. That's marginally better than what I'm currently using, but I don't think fire prop 1 is going to make any meaningful difference in this water area. So I'll just hold on to them for now. Okay, this seems to be a fairly long area. Cave stretches off into the distance. I can't see the end of it. We've got a pretty substantial structure by Nemesis standards over there. Oh, jeez. Okay. Use the thing. Okay, well that was not great. But at least we did make effective use out of that potion. Not too much point in hanging on to it, especially since no potions allowed. It's still in the restrictions dispensers. And the chances of it being rolled are getting progressively higher. That's a decent reward. In fact, I think I will make use of it right now. We don't need this food, we can't use it at the moment. Diamonds, a neon shard, some armor. How are the boots doing? The boots are still fine. Let's keep the spare boots around though, just in case. Blocks can go on the bar. Second potion, we don't need both axes. Don't think we need this many arrows. There we go. Hello. I think you can blend in with the green carpet. I see you lurking at the bottom of the ladder. I see you lurking at the top of the ladder as well. Get out of here. Okay. Cannot break the thing. Unboxed fairy tales. There's a lot of food. Low-tiered food hanging around. This is not where I wanted to be. The bottoms of these platforms are sponge. Nobody asked for this. Why are they all sponge? I guess it explains how they're floating, but, sponge. That wasn't great. Axe removed my shield. Could not then block the creeper. Also, the shield was fresh on, as I have been mentioning, and now it is like 1/3 durability already. Didn't even block any charged creepers or anything. It's just going. It's just breaking. And I'm running out of torches. That room seems pretty bad. Let's say, let's do that. Yes, that appeared to help the issue a bit. And we got another shard out of that. Very nice, very nice. Gotcha. Okay. So that got removed, so I can just jump down onto here. More consumables, more diamonds. Excuse me. Just doing a bit of rooftop parkour. Remember I'm dying. More diamonds, more consumables. Okay. That is an emerald chest over there. And that is a wool box over there. Alright. I think I may head back. Just because I have need of more torches. I don't think we have any furnace. No, we just have a bunch of sharpness swords in there. We don't have any way to generate... Oh, there's some furnaces. Okay. It's fine then. I need not run all the way back. I can simply use one of these. There we go. There's plenty of wood around. We can make more charcoal right here. Just to rip apart this tower. Okay. Get a couple of these, put those in there. Anything else in this building? Absolutely nothing that we haven't already seen. Yeah. 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 What area gave me the most headache converting? Pears area, definitely. Because I had to waterlog a whole bunch of stuff, and I had to convert a whole bunch of coloured terracottas into corals, and I had to spam some more seagrass everywhere, and the little trap in that area is still broken. Because I can't remember who recommended barrels, I think it was you. Cottage cheese. And apparently cobble... yeah. Barrels do not activate... comparators. Because of course they don't. Regular chests don't either, that's where it was a trapped chest. And also, if I waterlog the trapped chest, then the water breaks through and also smashes the comparator. So I'm not certain what I'm going to do about that yet. I haven't fixed that problem. But I think I'm going to have to change that trap up a little bit to probably use some falling sand block instead of a comparator. I haven't done the lava rising and falling either. I essentially just went through and did placeholders so far. I've got to do that. I've got to fix the rain particles for Dylan's London area as well. Even if the block just works, I want some kind of mechanism that detects when the player is nearby and switches on and off the particles accordingly. And probably permanently disables it when you're done, so there's not a clock always running. That ought to be good. So we have a monument. We have a little teleport corridor. That wasn't too much of a pain to get working. So you can take the boat ride, or there's now also a seamless teleport hallway that takes you from beginning of area to middle of area to end of area very quickly. Via some nonsensical geometry. I could just do particle around the area if a player is nearby, but that would still leave a clock running. So I think the way I want to do it is detect when the player has placed the white wool, and then open the door to the orange wool and start the rain. And then once they've placed the orange wool, stop the rain. And open the door to the magenta wool. So starting to put doors at the front of each area as well. That is the thing I was going to do anyway, so that's fine. One, 2, 3. Efficiency 4 and breaking 2, a diamond pick. Yes, please. That is much better than what I'm currently using. Could have just an enchanted diamond pick, but this is much better. Did we grab this one? I think we did. Yes, we did. Okay, so we've been over there to that little offshoot. All the coal is done. There should hopefully be enough torches. Let's go the emerald direction first. Oh yeah, that's much quicker. Much quicker. could just drop down into the water, but I'm afraid of the guardians that I know are occasionally being down there. There's another box. There were 2 boxes. Ah, it must be one of the keys, of course, I forgot about those. We need 2 keys to get into the last area, don't we? It must be the key of water, I assume. Just lobbed my diamond sword at the spider. Let's not do that. Remap that button. Yeah, there are guardians down in there. I do not want to deal with that. Hey, buddy. Nope. 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 No. Give. Well, it's just a particle clock. It's not actual rain, so it will work if the player has turned off weather. And I could force the particles to happen, but I think I probably won't, because they're not that important. So if the player has particles off, then yeah, they'll be off, because I don't want to restrict that. It's not a vital gameplay thing. So if the player wants particles off because their computer can't handle it, the player can have particles off. Efficiency 3 and breaking 3. That's not too much worse. It's also pretty good. The upside of this cursed food is that I'm building up a very considerable supply of actual good food that will take me through the last areas. Whoops. And my shield is broken. That is gonna slow me down for the last section. Ah, drat. Or that could happen. I assumed I would win that shootout. I didn't. At least I can bring along another shield now. I mean, they should work exactly the same way, but trapped barrels are not a thing that exists. Which is only really annoying for that one spot and pairs area, where I was using a trapped chest and I want a barrel and I can't. I should still block update a piece of sand or something though, I just have to change the mechanism a little. We got holes in the bridge. Praise the bridge, for the bridge is holy. The bridge is also on fire. Don't need a blaze rod. We have like 24 of them back at the base. Sure, I'll stay with that. What happened to the diamond leggings? Did they actually go into that fire? Or did they fall off a ledge? Because I did see that one piece of fire there. So they might have burnt. We got both shulker boxes, we got our main sword, we got our main bow. We've got our very good pick, we've got our shards, we've got both of our shulker boxes. Got all of our food. What did I use for secondary? Don't know where the very broken axe went. I think it was just like that, wasn't it? And some blocks. We've used both of the potions already. Don't think we're missing anything else. I think it's just the leggings that went walkabout. Which, big a deal. Have enough diamonds to make more. So that is fine. Give me back my crafting table. Give. And I see no need to take care of the spawner on top of the box. We've got what we came for. We've got our key. We've got our creepers. Right, nothing. 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 Right. Let's be a little bit careful. I don't particularly want to deal with the Enderman. Yeah, I used Fortina's map-making server to update everything that needed updating. So a bit of Fortina edit, a bit of world edit. Boop. And you're gone. Bang, and the mob is gone. Okay, I think the spider should be stuck down there. Jump! Jump for it! Jump away! Try spawners. It's a lot of spawners. It's a lot of incoming death. Run away! Please. Yeah, well, that was earlier. I've been working with it a little bit on helping out with Miami. Because that uses some 14er edit, so I had to learn a little bit of that, and pretty much the only thing I've needed to do. The syntax has also been improved a little bit. 14er has added English words as replacements for a lot of the symbols, which has made it a little bit easier. But pretty much the only command I've needed to use for the minimalist like was fx selection operator if block A set block B. Over and over again for various block A's and block B's. Which you could also do with world edit with // replace block A, block B. Which pretty much does the same thing. Also, yes, spikes, slabs, catenaries. All of these. We don't want these, or these, or these, or these, or these. Or these. Or these. Or, keep that. Alright. Okay. That's what I should be doing. I should be using that. Should have used that. That would have been helpful. That would have kept me from dying. Should have had one of those on the hotbar. Oh well. Big 3-0. $30 deaths. Let me arrange hotbar again. Okay. 2 areas to go. Fortina does a lot of very, very good work. Guy is good at what he does. Good and quick. Alright, we have our water keystone, which goes right here. Don't need these anymore. Yep. Yep. We have our green. Bada bing, bada bosh. Why are we putting all the good armor nowadays? I guess it's still going in here, though we have a bunch of utter rubbish. Unenchanted leather. Don't need that anymore. Very broken, very broken. Have a whole bunch of junk. Let's get all of this out of here as well. Let's get this off of the thingy. Boop. We've got a helmet. We've got some iron leggings. I put in good weapons in here. I've got a bunch of useless sharpness ones that I can't really do a whole lot with. I guess I'll throw them in there anyway. Can't repair them together. A bunch of power 3s as well that things are dropping. Had an anvil. Could make a power 5. Okay, and this is still slowly going through. We've got more food, and we've got more food. Is it hot in the UK? It was hot on Thursday, and it was hot on Friday. It was very hot. But over the weekend it got overcast. It rained a bit, on and off. And today it has been overcast pretty much all day. But has not rained. There you go. There is the BSM weather report. Okay. Got our things. Got our potion. Still have no great supply of blocks. It'll just be sandstone, actually. Might be the best I can do. Out of my inventory. Okay, and we also need these. Those are very broken. Everything else is alright. That'll last a bit longer. We forever need more and more and more logs. This is also why I did the weird PvP multiplayer mini-games thing on Thursday, because it was too hot and I couldn't be bothered actually playing a CTM. When I am fully aware that I would have been horrible, because it was too hot. Alright. Well, while some of that coal does its thing, let's see what we get next. What have we got that we haven't had yet? What is left? What remains? We have no potions, which would be extremely easy because this map barely has any potions in it. We've got no armor, which would be ridiculously hard, and I'm hoping that we don't get that, especially not for the final area. No ranged weapons, it depends what the area looks like, really, and Cursed Blade, which is also horrible. Okay. Well, a couple of these are extremely horrible. We might just be running with bow primary if we get that. Hup. We've gotten that. That's the only thing left in the box. Fare thee well, diamond sword. We have been reduced back down to wood. Okay, so the bow is going to be the weapon of choice here. Because that is clearly horrific. So we're going to be spamming this, especially since it's got infinity on it. We're going to be hoping for the best. It's going to be similar to when we had the weakness, I think. Or at least the sword does do some damage, it isn't just, whoops, you can't hit anything. Can't even knock enemies back. At least we have that. Yon cursed sword. There it is. Okay. Penultimate area. Red. Arcanum Ultimatum. Presumably fire-based, since we're looking for fire key, and I already see a blaze and a pool of lava. Wooden sword. I don't think this is quite as bad as the weakness. It still gets things killed. We've got too many maps, too many maps, too many maps. We've got US 7 at some point. We've got, I think, Chaoscraft 2 is happening very, very soon. I think that's the name of the map. How's it even gone? I don't know. The Harbinger 2.0 as well, which I probably won't actually do, but it's a thing. Yeah, Chaoscraft 2 is happening. And Nava says it's good, and the screenshot looks pretty good, so it's probably good. We've got a bunch of jam maps to go through. Fairly certain we've got some other stuff as well that I can't think of. Alright, Nava's working on Nemesis Redemption, aka Nemesis 1.5. Oh yes, this is extremely fire area. And you're gonna take a billion hits with this sword. Yep. Indeed it did. Alright, nothing up here. Bridges, Nava, bridges. I know I'm being hypocritical. Bridgeman over here. But at least only 1/3 of my areas are bridge areas. Every Nava area seems to be a bridge area. We got it up there. I don't know. I'll probably catch up on the backlog. Because I always like to try and give maps a fair chance. So I should probably just play them in the order that they got released, even if US 7 does happen. It will have to wait patiently in the queue. Because remember when US 6, Horrify, and Nemesis 1 released, and they were about the same time. And I played Nemesis 1 first, and I was like, oh, this map may get ignored because it's been released at the same time as US 6. So I'm gonna play it. And now it's arguably more popular. Is there a method behind the madness? Maybe, but I'm not sure what it is. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going with this line of conversation. But it's probably nowhere. I am way behind, but hopefully now that I'm not spending 2 of my stream slots a week working on the minimalist map, I will be able to catch up a little. Oh, that potion just potioned itself. In a very BSM is not focusing totally on the gameplay and is also trying to talk at the same time. And thus potions fall out of his pockets, kind of a way. Okay, there's no chest back down there. Yeah, I specifically remember doing Nemesis 1 before doing Horrify, because that's the order in which they appeared. Get down from up there. Bow spam, bow spam, bow spam. Alright, area splits. Do we go up and across, or do we go this way? Wooden sword, please. I don't see the end of either tunnel, so I'm not sure which way is the way to go. And which way will lead to Emerald/Key. Don't have to be stood right next to the skelly, since I'm playing bow game anyway. Might as well retreat and make it harder for it to hit me. Like so. It missed. This is looking more like it might be the main way to go. Something exploded. That is a spider jockey. Custom spider jockey. And there's lots of blazes over there. Yeah, okay. Let's run away and let's go the other direction. Hide behind pillar. Spam more arrows at them. I wonder, do you have fire resistance? If I knock you into the lava, are you going to burn? Or are you just going to float there? You do not have fire resistance. That is useful. Okay, and this is a side route. Hey, good, doing a good job at following me. Do you fight each other, please? No? Well, it's just gonna die to the magma block. Broke my shield a bunch, but they are dead. Shard. I don't know. I'd probably play... I'd like to play Simprot 3 again, actually. Especially since some of the loot was redone since I played it near the end. I'd also like to do Spellbound Caves again. Maybe if I somehow ever get through the backlog. Doesn't seem like that's ever going to happen, to be frank, but maybe. My priority will always be the new stuff, though. And there seems to be a never-ending conveyor belt of it. Get in lava pit. Okay. Didn't want quite such a large group to spawn there. Four of them. They pretty much all killed one another, though. What have we got in here? Prot 1, I'm breaking 1 helmet. Yes, please. This one is not doing too good. In fact, we've got a full Prot 1, I'm breaking 1 set. It's pretty nice. Also, yeah, the first 8 or... no, it wasn't 8. It was just like 3 or so. First 3 or so episodes of Simprot 3 have rubbish audio. Oh, this is not good. This is a terrible situation I have found myself in. Very terrible. Because the way I was doing things then, I don't have any wood. The way I was doing things for the first 3 or 4 episodes of the Simprot 3 was I was recording the video, and then I was recording the audio on my mobile phone, and then I was importing the audio from my mobile phone via, I think, Google Drive. And then I was syncing it up with Audacity. And then I was exporting it. Which was an extremely derpy way of doing things. As well as being extremely long-winded and annoying. And then I realised I had a perfectly serviceable PlayStation Eye camera, which had a microphone built into it, which I am still using. Hello. It works perfectly fine. It's not the best microphone in the world, but it does the trick. And it's a lot better than a phone, speakerphone. What was I even doing? I was gathering that wood for the purpose of making another shield. Craft it properly, please. Okay, well, hopefully nothing burns. Or has burnt. Or will burn. For there is a lot more fire in this area than there was the previous one. This is annoying. Pickaxe, please. And that is also very broken. Okay. Farewell, regen on mob kill. We've got that, we've got that, we've got that. Keep not using this. It exists for a reason, and I should be using it. We got our blocks. Blocks. Empty bucket. I think I might have killed the water in my panic. Yeah, I think the water is gone. I think we have seen the end of the water. This is very unhelpful. This is the wrong way round. I'm spamming all the wrong buttons. Get off the ledge. Even though it's not a ledge, even though it's stairs. Get off of it anyway. Yeah, nothing. Hello, mobs. Best map maker. I don't know. There are lots of good map makers. I can't choose. I like them all. BSM's pretty good though. I hear he makes some good stuff. VB. Pretty sure VB is not a map maker. Where's even the best place to get more water from? Intersection 1, probably. Where's all the water? Okay, we have our replacement water. We have our replacement shield. Hopefully things should now be glorious and we will never advance up to half a stack of deaths. I do not want half a stack of deaths. In fact, I would rather have 0 deaths. But what can you do? Apart from get good. It's actually a fairly long area already, isn't it? It's quite a walk, actually. Okay, it looks like it goes for still a fairly long direction in both of these directions. Water the blazes. Kill them with water. Best, funniest guy to go to CTM YouTuber? Pff, that's clearly me, obviously. Best map maker? Maybe not, but best YouTuber? Obviously. Obviously me. I don't know though. I think yon Nova core hardcore group are the funniest people who I have seen play CTM probably ever. No, that's not exactly one person, but that's who I'm going with. Whoop. Okay. Bow spam, here we go again. Okay, knocked it off the edge. Excellent. And I see an emerald over there. Even better. And I see a second key over there. Even better. And there's another direction. Okay, well I'm gonna guess this goes to an emerald then. Well, the spider jockey killed its own spider. Great job. Yep. Of course there's a blaze spawner there. Okay, drat, retreat. Alright. By far the easiest thing to do would be to obsidianize that lava. But I do not like doing such things. Okay. Most of these are killing each other again. Siehst du? Zisto doesn't do a whole lot of anything anymore, but he was pretty good when he did. Ooh, that's pretty great. Unbreakable. That's pretty amazing. That is a pretty amazing item. Sharpness 5, Smite 1, Fire Aspect 2. Resistance when held, and it won't ever break. Shame I can't currently use it. In fact, since I can't currently use it, and that's a very good item, I'm probably gonna plop my shulker box down somewhere and throw it in the shulker box. So if I do somehow fall into a pit of lava, die, and lose all of my items, it doesn't go down with me. Let's instead plop... I don't think we actually brought a shulker box with us. That's fine, it can go in a regular old classic chest. There we go. Also we need a new helmet very soon. The shard can go in there. Alright. Nice shoes you have. Very fancy. Much leather. Okay. I think the archer fell off the edge. Yeah, they're all just down there burning. Ever done the 404 challenge? No, but I've heard of it. Oh, we can go for the box. I'm not gonna fall into the lava and die with the emerald. Pfft, that won't happen. Alright, I know that there's the spider jockey up here. Down it goes. More consumables. Yeah. Don't know if there's anything on top of that box, and I don't intend to stick around to find out. In fact, we can probably just look from up here. Yep, there's a spider jockey spawner up there. Don't care. Alright, second shard, key. That's a lot of mobs. That's a lot of mobs. Look, I'm already inundated with maps. I don't need more things to do. There will be also MHC happening, probably this Saturday. Speaking of more things. Guy would not die. MHC is going to be interesting because it's the first 1.16 one. And it's Mesa. Mesa biome. Not allowed to break trees. So you're supposed to gather wood from a mine shaft, I think. So objectives are going to be no breaking wood, collecting all 16 colours of coloured terracotta, because it's a mesa, so we should be able to achieve most of the 16, I would have thought. And also getting to the Nether, because Nether update. So there's a lot to do in the MHC, and hopefully we can get it all done. At least it shouldn't lead to 45 minutes of jumping over trees, like the last one, trying to find things to do. Smite 2 and Breaking 2, that's not a terrible sword. Not as good as the Unbreakable Sharpness 5, obviously, but not bad. Okay. There's Shard 3 of the area. Let's throw it in with Shard 2, seeing as it's so close. That's all 3 shards on the key, so I don't think this area should be too much longer. Maybe we can get this area done, and then we'll only have 1 area left. Get off the ledge! There we go. Nope. Let me try and remember who I've got who's actually written down times on the timesheet. We have me, we have probably Ver, we have Athena, we have TK Tom, who was interesting. He's a relatively new addition to the CCC, and he was interested, so we have him. I think Taller again. KBT again. Power 5 Flame Infinity Unbreaking. It's not a huge upgrade on what I'm currently using, but it is an upgrade on what I'm currently using, and it's unbreakable, so I'll take it. It is still quite an upgrade. It's 1 extra power and flame, which does a bit as well. I know KVT has also finally gotten his act together and put out a Winner's Good for the 3rd session of Starlight. So maybe that will happen in the not too distant future as well. I don't know what the Winner's Good for that is looking like though, because he put out the thing where you add things to it, but not the thing where you can see what everybody has put. So I currently have no idea what that is looking like. Whoop. Okay, well... what is clearly through there? That's a 4th emerald. Whoop. This is probably just a little lookout tower. Yeah. Lookout tower with a tiny bit of loot at the top. A few arrows that we don't need because we just got given an infinity bow, but never mind. Render Solo Starlight Part 3, exactly. Emerald. The blaze just kind of floated down to the lava and was very unthreatening. Okay, there's a few archers around. How do we get down there? Ah, staircase is here. You shoot! Drat! Well, I actually used the thing. That is better than dying. It's better than having the thing and never using it for the entire map. Still would not have ever used the thing at all, of course, but, better than wasting it. I see you down there. Is there anything else up here? No. Hide behind a small piece of rubble. Okay. Ooh, that's a couple of spider riders. Which are killing each other. As per the usual. I know you're down there somewhere. TJ did this in 2 minutes. Yeah, well, TJ didn't have to cope with a wooden sword, did he? And also, TJ is TJ. Woohoo! Really? Get out of here! Break. And more archers, and the box is right through there, yes indeedy. As predicted. get rid of these two before I spend a bajillion years whacking this guy. Yeah! He didn't even knock him off the ledge. Woo! There were blazes in there. And bats. There are bats to obstruct my ammos. Ammos, yes. They obstruct my ammos. And we're out. And we're in. And we've done the hokey cokey. And we've got our wool. And that's what it's all about. Is that barriered off? No, I just can't place torches. I didn't think there would be anything up there. But it was worth a look. Unless he's doing a very, very good job of hiding things, I don't think Nava is one to really hide things. I've not really encountered any hidden loot. Which means either it's hidden too well, or it doesn't exist. And I'm going to go with it doesn't exist. So I didn't think there would be anything up there. But it was still worth looking. Okay. Well, unfortunately we could not beat the map this stream, but we got very close. We only have one area left. We're on the home run, the final stretch. We're on the last leg. We're heading for the grand finale. We're on the last area. It's almost over. It's nearly done. The conclusion is nigh. There's only one wall to go. We have our fire keystone. I think we need 1 or 2 more emeralds. 2? Do we need 2? I think we need 2. Is this a void area? This is void area, isn't it? A great silence that hangs over us like a cliff. Or, as it's otherwise known, a cliff. At the bottom of which is most void. Much void. Many voids. Red wool! Get out of my restriction slot. Get out of my inventory. Blech. Unbreakable sword. Welcome, welcome. Sadly, we only get to use you for one area, but you will be very, very good, I'm sure. Okay, all of our current armor is doing fine. We've got plenty of spare diamonds with which we can make more armor if I need to. This chestplate was very good, but its time for being useful is over. Got some more bows. Got plenty of food. Still in need of more torches, annoyingly. We have many, many stacks of arrows that we don't need because we have infinity. No room. We've got some junk. I think it would be useful if there was a little bit more coal in the map. That's really my only complaint, is having to grind torches. Blocks too, come to think of it. Probably gonna have to farm up a few wood to also make blocks before the next area, since I have already seen that there's much void. Alright, how many emeralds are we short? None, in fact, is the answer. We have them all. Alright. Final chest. More steak. 2 enchanted golden apples, 6 diamonds, a couple of potions. Unbreakable, sharpness 7, knockback 1. In fact, I think I might keep this back at base. Just in case I somehow fall in the void and lose this. I'm gonna want that as my backup. Okay. So, there are 3 possibilities here. And here they all are. Either we draw can't use potions, which is going to make practically no impact whatsoever, because we don't really have that many potions anyway. We get ranged weapons, which is going to be annoying. Especially in void area, especially if there happen to be blazes, that's going to be annoying. It shouldn't be the end of the world. Or we get can't use armor, which is going to be ridiculously difficult. And is going to make this final area a complete slog, I'm sure. Not that we're not already going to be very careful and placing a whole bunch of blocks everywhere because it's void, but this will make me even more careful. Well, we already know what this is going to be. Red, red, or red. It's a red. Quelle surprise. It went the middle road. Okay. I am not happy, because we didn't get the no potions, which would have been the best scenario, but I am glad that we did not get no armor. This was never drawn. This is one of the 2 that we never got. I think it's the worst one, and it never happened. Probably for the best. Well, fare thee well, Power 5 Flame Infinity. You will never be used. I am gonna have to grind out a whole bunch of blocks in between streams, I think. Because we're gonna need them to make platforms and barriers. But for now, this is the ideal place to end, and that is all the time that which I have. Thank you very much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed. Stay safe, and until the next one, I shall see you soon. I'm so glad that we did not get the no armor.